Good morning. I pray that your Friday was filled with spaces and places of joy, of peace, of happiness, of laughter, of movement, of gaiety, a time where you could just connect with yourself and hopefully connect with others safely. This morning, when I was doing my yoga practice, the instructor talked about what do you need to let go. And we've talked about that before, and she gave some examples. And as I thought for myself, I was thinking, I'm in the process of getting ready to launch my new business, and I'm really not afraid. For once, I'm really not afraid. But if I'm honest, what I probably need to focus more on letting go of is doubt. And I'm not doubting necessarily that I will have clients. I'm not doubting necessarily that what I'm offering will not benefit people. I think where my piece of doubt comes in me doubting that I can actually do the things I need to do to get it launched. As I've talked about moving outside of my comfort zone, there's some things that I don't really know how to do in reference to the computer and get this file here and get this widget there. And I find myself sometimes doubting that I can do it. But then when I kind of take a deep breath and I pull up my big girl panties, I figure out that I really can if I honestly put my mind to it. And if I can't, then I know to ask for help. And so I asked you, what do you need to let go of? I've asked you this question before, but things change, seasons change, situations change. What do you need to let go of? Or maybe who do you need to let go of? I think about the song that Frankie Beverly that we all love at the family reunions and that Beyonce did a remix of, Before I Let Go. And it is a great song for doing those line dances and having a good time. But if you listen to those words, it can either be very, very positive that the singer loves that person so much they're going to do everything to make it a good relationship, to everything before they call it quits, or maybe they're just holding on and holding on and holding on, and it's not really being very beneficial. It's not really serving them well. It's not really honoring them or the relationship. I've been late to the game and I've been watching Married at First Sight. No, Married at First Sight. And so I'm not actually watching the latest season because I can't get Lifetime. I've been watching previous seasons in Hulu. And one of the things I've noticed with some of the couples is that, and for those of you who don't know what the show is, they bring these couples, they interview these people and match these couples together, and the couples don't meet until their wedding day, and they have 7 weeks to decide if they want to stay married, and they have different situations, and you watch them go through different challenges and different fun things and getting to know each other. And so, but one of the things that I've noticed is a lot of times as the viewer, I can clearly see that one of the couple, either the man or the woman, it varies, is really not a good fit, is really not ready for a relationship, really has a lot of work to do. And the other partner actually knows it or actually feels it. They actually recognize that they're not being honored in the way they should be honored. They recognize that they're not getting what they need. They recognize that their new spouse is not necessarily showing up emotionally or showing up in many different ways. But all it seems to take, and they've kind of made up their mind, this is not going to work, but all it seems to take is that partner to say, to give them a little attention, to say something nice to them, to compliment them. And that person who had knew deep in their spirit, this is not really the best partner for me, this is not really the best spouse for me, because they've been shown a little bit of attention, they hold on. They hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this work. The problem with that is the person who is not who's displaying the non good relationship behaviors has not really made any changes. All they're doing is every now and then throwing them a little bone, every now and then saying a little nice something, every now and then giving them a little attention. And so it makes me think about that song Before I Let Go, because it's like the spouse who so knows that their needs are not being met, they're so desperate for affection. They're so desperate for love. They're so desperate for attention. And I am not knocking them, because I have been there, and I have allowed in my past my desperation to keep me in situations that no longer served me well, to keep me in situations that made me a mess, that kept me an emotional roller coaster. And so I invite you, and I know that this is not the lovey-dovey Valentine's message for tomorrow that some of you want to hear. But you know what? Their Hallmark and other people are giving you that feel-good stuff. I'm just here to ask you and to invite you to look at what might you need to let go of. Now, I've given you two examples. I've talked about letting go of an emotion, and I gave the example of doubt. You may need to let go of fear. You may need to let go of being so angry. You may need to let go of being so untrusting. And I've also given you examples of in relationship. So you can take what you need and the rest you can throw away. But whatever you do, I invite you to do it on purpose and with intention. And know that I only want the best for you because I want the best for me. And when we so much desire the things that we desire for ourselves, when we honestly desire them for others, guess what? It makes everything click. It helps to, as my friend would say, increase your vibrations. And as we increase our vibrations, the universe will feel that vibration, and you'll begin to attract exactly what you need, exactly what is healthy for you, exactly what someone who can rock with you. I love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. For those of you who are booed up in good relationships, you are my relationship goals. For those of you who are like me, who are still searching, I'm also searching and believing. Search and believe that whoever is for you will come for you. And those of you who are in a situation or in a relationship that is not serving you well, rewatch this video. Love you all. Bye-bye.